I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent training. In this video, we'll look at how to pronounce custody and custodial. So to be able to pronounce these words correctly, it's helpful to understand how syllable stress plays a role in the pronunciation of the word. And by syllable stress, I mean we break longer words into syllables, and they have groups of sounds. Some of these syllables are long and they have a clear vowel, and others can be short with a reduced vowel. So in custody, da da da, we have 3 syllables. First syllable is stressed. And so I hold the cus syllable longer. It has the stressed schwa vowel. And then the td syllables are short and reduced. So you see, even though we have letter O in custody, we don't say an O or an ah sound for that letter O. It's an unstressed schwa and it sounds like ah. So you want to lengthen custody, tiddy, and you want these other 2 syllables to be short and unstressed. We do have a clear E vowel at the end of this word, so watch out to not say custody. Oftentimes when the E comes at the end of the word, people do reduce it and it sounds like an I, and that is incorrect. You want it to have that clear vowel, but no stress. I don't need custody, but just custody. The T in custody is going to have a little bit of release of air because it's together here with this S sound, so it's not a flap or a stopped T in this word. When we change to custodial, now we have the stress on this middle syllable toe, custodial, and here is where we actually are going to say that clear O because that now is the stressed syllable. The first syllable will sound the same, except it'll have a much shorter vowel. So this schwa is the unstressed schwa. This schwa is the stressed schwa. They both sound like but in custody, it's going to be held long. In custodial, it's going to be reduced very short. Custodial. And then we're going to be adding another schwa here for letter A and our dark L, ul, at the end, custodial. In custodial, this ST, because it's more of a blend here, we're not going to have a strong T, not custodial, but custodial. That's an unaspirated T. It sounds a little bit like a flap T. The details of how we say the different T sounds in the beginning, middle, and ends of words you can get help for in our Sounds of English course, as well as our American Accent 6-week course. It doesn't matter too much for being understood, but when you're listening to American speakers, you may notice lots of different things happening with T sounds in the middle of words and at the ends of words, that we have a lot of different types of T that we use in our American accent. Lastly, when you can say custody and custodial by themselves, do try practicing them in some short phrases so they come smoothly and naturally to you in your everyday speech. For example, we had joint custody of the children. He took custody of the prisoner. The custodial services are very good here. The custodial guardian is a legal guardian at this point. Okay, thank you for this request. If you have a request or suggestion for the Word of the Day series, feel free to leave that in the comments for this video or any of my videos. I'll add it to my list to cover in a future class. I'll be back again tomorrow with another Word of the Day class, as well as on Friday, we'll have our live question and answer class. You can join that by clicking on the link to go to the YouTube video, typing in the chat with your questions and comments, and I'll answer them and respond live. It's a great way to get a little bit more help for your specific needs. Also, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, I highly recommend doing that. You can use the notifications to find out when we're live and when I've uploaded new videos, and my content will show up in your homepage. It's a great way to support speech modification if you haven't already done so. Thanks so much to our channel members, those of you who have joined to support the channel. I really appreciate your support, and I'll see you in our Sunday members-only class. I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com. Remember, if you want to sound like a native speaker, you can do it. SpeechModification.com. Bye, everyone. Hope to see you again soon.